In this cinema theater of life, we are both viewers and actors. As actors, we offer entertainment, inspiration, and instruction through the roles we play, sharing with others the understanding we have gathered so far in our lives. As viewers, we watch the changing, entertaining, constructive, endlessly fascinating play of life, our own and that of others. Viewing the play gives us an opportunity to draw important lessons for ourselves. The hope that dawns is that there may be lofty regions of consciousness where not only rest, but enduring love and perfect peace are possible.
I was deaf, but eternity whispered to me unceasingly. My wisdom's hearing power slowly woke, and I heard the whispers of eternity becoming ever clearer in response to my sacred demands. I asked eternity, "What do thy whispers mean?" The whispers grew stronger, until at last, quite suddenly, eternity answered.
Hear the voice of uninterrupted guidance. I am God's spokesman, eternity. I have whispered to thee through thy slumber of ages. Awake! Now thou art awake, and my whispers will never cease from saying, "Wake all thy brothers." In sleeping minds everywhere, my whispers constantly work. Work thou with me through living, eternal whispers, that all may hear his voice.
I replied to eternity, I will send whispers to all my sleeping brothers, saying, awake, get ready, come home to his perennial peace. And I will borrow thy voice, eternity, when my earthly voice can no more be heard. Then I will continue to utter through thee. Oh, listen to his all-solacing soul whispers. And I will wait for all, uttering to them eternity's whispers, as my countless human brothers, and also beasts and atom sparks, all slowly travel toward their own final freedom, their long train seemingly endless. I will softly say through these whispers from eternity, awake, let us all together go home, following the whispered summons of his ever-calling voice.
Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors to open themselves, all the lights to light themselves, all the doors to open themselves, all the lights to light themselves. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Darkness like a dark bird flies away, oh flies away. Who is in my temple? Who is in my temple? All the doors to open themselves, all the lights to light themselves. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song.
With the dawn of thy coming, let the flowers of my devotion blossom in the garden of my heart. Let me weave a garland of them and lay it at thy feet.
I will never forget thee, I will never forsake thee, I will never forget thee, I will never forsake thee.
Flowers, cloud-scattered skies, and all beautiful blossoming scenery. All these only suggest thy divinity. I enjoy them. I revel in them. But then they remind me of thee. In that remembrance, these mere, though glorious messengers, vanish. And the beauty of my own beloved infinity enthralls me.
Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart's song.
Teach me to descend as raindrops on thirsty soul flowers, showering them with thy nectar name. Teach me to dream with the poppy petals, dreams of thy golden light and inner peace. O divine breath, blow with me as the little breath in all men, and as the vast breath in all living things.
I will never forget thee, I will never forsake thee, I will never forget thee, I will never forsake thee.
O God, my Father, teach me to make a bouquet of the variously hued flowers of love, filial, matrimonial, friendly, parental, and guru-disciple. Teach me to lay my bouquet on the altar of my heart, where thou reignest supreme. If I am unable to tie all those flowers into one bouquet, I will pluck the rarest rose of love growing in the garden of my devotion and lay that one flower at thy feet. Oh, wilt thou receive it?
Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song.
O Father, I looked at a flower, prayed to thee. Suddenly, I beheld thee hiding there. The flower exuded the perfume of thy presence. The blush of thy purity colored its petals. The gold of thy wisdom shone in its heart. Thine all-embracing, upholding power filled its delicate calyx. The mystery of life and of immortality lay in the pollen, lifted by the bee when it tasted thy sweetness. Oh, teach me thy wonders of creation, which are hinted at in even the tiniest roadside weed.
Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. Listen, listen, listen to my heart song. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee. I will never forget thee. I will never forsake thee.
Mother, I give you my soul, soul, soul call. You can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore.
Listen to my soul song. The darkness burst, and thy descending shafts of light pierced the clouds of gloom to listen to my soul song.
Behind the screen of my eyes, though hidden thou art, thou dost still linger, unseen, to listen to my soul song.
Burst the veils, burst the blue, burst all lights, and come to me as thou art, to listen to my soul song.
Burst my senses and my mind, burst my heart and feeling, burst my silence and my soul, to listen to my soul song.
Come out of the silent sky, come out of the mountain glen, come out of the silent sky, come out of the mountain glen, come out of my secret soul, mother, come out of my secret soul, come out of my cave of silence, come out of my cave of silence.
Burst the heart, burst the sky, burst the soul, and come listen to my soul song. Come listen to my soul song.
In the breeze, I feel thy touch. In the sun, thy warm love. In colorful scenery, I see thy beauty face. and the waves, I see thee dancing, leaping ever lightly. Thou dost pirouette o'er my thoughts, and listen ever to my soul song.
Mother, I give you my soul, soul, soul call. You can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore.
Listen to my soul song. Break the heart, break the sky, break the soul. Come, listen to my soul song. Hovering o'er the clouds, lingering over the sea, thou hast come to listen to my soul song.
Hidden beneath the dim gloom of my devotion, as hidden thou dost remain to listen to my soul song.
Mother, I give you my soul, soul, soul call. You can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore. Give my mother a soul, soul, soul call. She can't remain hidden anymore. She can't remain hidden anymore. Come out of the silent sky, come out of the mountain glen. Come out of the silent sky, come out of the mountain glen. Come out of my secret soul, Mother, come out of my secret soul. Come out of my cave of silence, come out of my cave of silence. Mother, I give you my soul, soul, soul call. You can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore. Give my mother a soul, soul, soul call. She can't remain hidden anymore. She can't remain hidden anymore. Come out of the silent sky, come out of the mountain glen. Come out of the silent sky, come out of the mountain glen. Come out of my secret soul, Mother, come out of my secret soul. Come out of my cave of silence, come out of my cave of silence. Mother, I give you my soul, soul, soul call. You can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore. Give my mother a soul, soul, soul call. She can't remain hidden anymore. She can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore. You can't remain hidden anymore.
From the depths of slumber as I ascend the spiral stairway of wakefulness, I will whisper,
Guard, 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 guard.
Thou art the food, and when I break my fast of nightly separation from thee, I will taste thee, and mentally say,
Guard, 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 guard.
no matter where I go, the spotlight of my mind will ever keep turning on thee, and in the battle din of activity, my silent war cry will be,
Guard, 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 guard.
when boisterous storms of trials shriek, and when worries howl at me, I will drown their noises, loudly chanting, Guard,
Guard, guard, guard, guard, guard, guard.
when my mind weaves dreams with threads of memories, then on that magic cloth will I emboss,
Guard, 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 guard.
every night in time of deepest sleep, my peace dreams and calls joy, 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 and my joy comes singing evermore. Guard, 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 guard.
in waking, eating, working, dreaming, sleeping, serving, meditating, chanting, divinely loving, my soul will constantly hum, unheard by any.
Guard, 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 From the depths of slumber as I ascend the spiral stairway of wakefulness. I will whisper, whisper, God, God, God. Thou art the food, and when I break my fast of nightly separation from thee, I will taste thee and mentally say, God, God, God. No matter where I go, the spotlight of my mind will ever keep turning on thee. And in the battle din of activity, my silent war cry will be, God, God, God. When boisterous storms of trials shriek, and when worries howl at me, I will drown their noises, loudly chanting, God, God, God. When my mind weaves dreams, dreams with threads of memories, on that magic cloth will I emboss, God, God, God. Every night in time of deepest sleep, when my peace dreams and calls joy, joy, my joy comes singing evermore, God, God, God. In waking, eating, working, dreaming, sleeping, serving, meditating, chanting, divinely loving, my soul will constantly hum, unheard by any, God, 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 I am determined no more to want to play. I am determined no more to play. I am determined no more. I'm determined no more. I'm determined no more to play. I'm determined no more to want to play. I am determined no more to play. I am determined no more.
I'm determined no more. I'm determined no more to play.
I'm determined no more to want to play. I'm determined no more to play. I'm determined no more. I'm determined no more. I'm determined no more to play.
In the hall of life, decorated with mountains, stormy cataracts, and wild scenery, I have played long. Each time, when tired of play, I cried for thee. Thou didst drop down through the skylight of my heart's craving, some new doll of fame, friends, or prosperity to quiet me. This time, Divine Mother, I will play the naughty baby. I will sob unceasingly. No more shall the toys of earthly pleasure stop my cries. O Divine Mother, thou must come soon, or I will waken all creation with my cries. I will make all thy sleeping children wake and join me in a chorus of wails. Forsake thy busyness with the housework of thy creation. I demand attention. I demand thee. I no longer want thy playthings.
Today, Father, thou hast come into my temple. With thy coming, all the lights of my sense servants have sprung to life, and the door of my heart has been opened wide. Thy blessing has driven away the darkness of ages, sending its heavy vapors fleeing at the first glimpse of thy approach. The loud beating drums of my craving announced thy manifestation. The incense of devotion, rising from the incenser of my soul, wafts upward to thee. Oh, bless me always, respond to me whenever I call to thee.
Lord, I am thine, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine. Be thou mine, oh, be thou mine.
With the opening of the earliest dawn and the lotus buds, my soul softly opens in prayer to receive thy light. Bathe each petal of my mind with thy radiant rays. I saturate myself with the perfume of thy presence, and I wait to waft with the breeze the aroma of thy message of love to all. Bless me, that with the spreading dawn I may spread thy love everywhere. Bless me, that with the awakening dawn I may awaken all souls with my own and bring them to thee.
In thy light, I awake in thy light. I am joyful, I am free. I awake in thy light. I awake in thy light. I awake in thy light. I am joyful, I am free. I awake in thy light. I awake in thy light. I awake in thy light. I am joyful, I am free. I awake in thy light.
The sun shines high in the heavens. Everything is fully awake. Awaken thou me likewise. Thou art invisible, yet thine energy flows through the rays of sunshine. Fill my veins with thine invisible rays, making me strong and tireless. As the sun shines in the busiest streets, so may I behold thy rays of protecting love in the crowded places of my life's activities. And as the light shines steadily undisturbed on the street, whether crowded or empty, so may I hold my calmness and my strength steadily while I move through the crowded or empty streets of life. Give me strength, and what I receive, teach me to share with others.
Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing on earth can hold me. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore. Rise, O my soul, in freedom. Nothing to fear anymore.
the day is done, refreshed and sanctified with the sunshine of the day, I pass through the portals of evening, dimly adorned with faint stars, to enter into the temple of silence and worship Thee. I worship Thy spirit of approaching calmness. What prayers can I offer? For I have no words to offer Thee. I shall light a little fire of devotion on the altar of my soul. Will that light suffice to bring Thee into my dark temple, my dimly lighted temple, dark with my ignorance? Come, I crave, I yearn for Thee.
Long I've called you, my Lord. Long I've called you. Many years I have longed for your sight. Bathe the darkness with tears of devotion. Offered candles in prayer to your light. How much longer, friend, must I cry your name? I am yours, ever yours. Will you Long I've called you, my Lord. Long I've called you. Many years I have longed for your sight. Bathe the darkness with tears of devotion. Offered candles in prayer to your light. How much longer, friend, must I cry your name? I am yours, ever yours. Will you come?
With closed eyes, I sit in the temple of night and worship Thee. The sunlight, revealing a million alluring things, has vanished. One by one, I have closed the doors of my senses, lest the fragrance of the rose or the song of the nightingale distract my love from thee. I am alone in this dark, dark temple. I have left everything, but where art thou? Darkness is haunting. Still, unafraid, I am groping, seeking, crying for thee. Wilt thou leave me alone? Come, show thyself.
The door of my memory swings open. Throbbingly thrilled, my heart looks for thee, but I find thee not. Halt, ye thronging million thoughts and past experiences. Come not into my sacred temple. I close the bursting thought-pressed door and run everywhere to find thee. Ah, where art thou?
Darkness deepens. As I sit silent in anguish of despair, I behold a little taper of concentration burning within me. I stand up mentally and madly rush through the dimly lighted temple. The farther I go, the deeper grows the gloom. I clasp the empty darkness in a hope of seizing thee. Finding thee not, I return again and see the taper dimly burning.
I sing outwardly a loud prayer. My large teardrops and my strong gusts of prayer almost extinguish the taper. I will pray no more with words, nor rush and run about in the temple of darkness, nor drown the taper with my tears. I will sit still and command my breath to make no sound. I rebuke my boisterous love for thee.
The taper of meditation burns brighter now.
Oh, how maddening! I cannot worship thee with words, but only with wistful yearning. Brighter the light grows. I behold thee now. Thou art I. I worship thee.
As night hides everything, so will I worship thee in hidden silence.
I am glad with the joy of all minds. I will use the screen of night to hide myself from the tempting things of day.
O night, when I am worried, throw thy veil of silent darkness around me.
Create for me a dark temple wherever I go,
that I may invoke and call him whom I love.
at any time,
Anywhere, everywhere.
I have made thee, pole star of my life. I have the path through thy mercy. Still I see the path through thy mercy. I have made thee pole star of my life. I have made thee pole star of my life.
Prayers and demands are like plants, which daily grow new blossoms. The flowers change, but the plants remain basically the same.
A prayer plant may have the same branches and leaves of words, but every day will yield new roses of God feeling and inspiration if you regularly water the plant with meditation.
Feel that just behind the screen of your devotional demands, God is listening to the silent words of your soul. Feel this truth deeply. Be one with your heart's demand. Be thoroughly convinced that He has heard you.
And then go about your duties, seeking not to know whether God will grant your demand. Believe absolutely that you have been heard. You will know then that what is God's is also yours.
Thou art our Father. We are thy children, made in thine image. We neither ask nor pray as beggars, but we demand of thee, as thy children, the gifts of wisdom, salvation, health, happiness, and eternal joy. Whether naughty or good, we are still thy children, all of us. Help us to perceive and to understand inwardly thy will for us. Thou gave us independent will to use freely. Teach us to use our human will attuned to thy wisdom-guided will.
Divine Father, teach me to dive deep into the ocean of meditation for the pearls of thy wisdom. Teach me to plunge in headlong. Protected by the diving suit of conscience, the sharks of passion cannot destroy me. If after one or two divings I find not thy wisdom pearls, let me not call the sea devoid of pearls. Teach me rather to find fault with my diving. Teach me to dive into meditation again and again, deeper and deeper, until I find thine immortal pearls of wisdom and pearls of joy divine.
O holy vibration, boom, on the shores of my consciousness. break the limiting boundary of my body consciousness, reverberate through my body, mind, and soul, through my surroundings, through all the cities and lands of this earth, through all the planets, throughout the universe, and every atom particle of creation. Unite my consciousness with thy cosmic consciousness.
I have burnt my past, destroying every seed of evil destiny. I have stridden bravely through the strewn ashes of my past and future fears. I have torn to shreds the enclosing cocoon of ignorance with the sharp knife of free will. I am the eternal now. I am thy soaring butterfly of eternity, flitting freely through immeasurable skies of time. The beauty of my wings I spread out through nature everywhere to entertain all beings. My wings are sprinkled with suns and stardust. Lo, I am beautiful. May every silken thread that shrouded my past folly be severed forever. See, they trail behind me now, adding to my beauty as I wing my way to my own self in thee.
Impediments, beware. Flee my path. I am homeward bound. I have walked painfully through the long corridors of time, stumbling often into pits of air, then lifted by thy unseen hand. Discouraging darkness, barbed wire fences of habit, stony embankments of indolence, mountains of indifference, oceans of unfaithfulness, sirens of sense longing, all may stand even now in my path, as if to prevent my onward march to thy palace. But 1,000,000 kingdoms and sextillions of years of unblemished worldly happiness will never tempt me again to turn away from thee.
Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Divine mother, 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 my divine mother.
O fountain of love, flood the lowlands of our love for home and family with thy omnipresent love.
O mighty source of all the rivers of our desire, teach us not to cut ourselves off from thee, hunting on dry sands of sense satisfaction.
Love is our soul's birthright. We demand now that all the rivers of our craving be redirected through valleys of humility, eager self-sacrifice, and concern for others until, reinforced by thy torrential blessings, we merge at last in the ocean of all fulfillment in thee.
Bless us that the rivulets of our sympathy, affection, and love be not lost in the sands of dreary selfishness.
Let all the little, lonely, separately moving streamlets of our love, which comes from thee, merge at last into the vastness of thy perfect love.
Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Divine mother, 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 my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Divine mother, 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 my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Divine mother, 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 my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Engrossed is the bee of my mind on the blue lotus feet of my divine mother. Divine mother, 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 my divine mother.
Thou hast come into my temple at last. The doors of my senses are open wide. The bird of darkness has taken wing. I tune the harp strings of my heart and sing a song of my age-old love for thee. My song will be newly costumed with the fresh notes of my soul. little wavelets of my song will dance in rhythm within the heaving of thy great ocean of cosmic consciousness. My little wavelets, growing into great billows of devotion, will move steadily to thy infinite shore. O lullaby of all soothing, rising, crashing waves, sing to me the song of my beloved mother, eternity. O anthem of divine love, rock me in the cradle of cosmic vibrations and bring all my restless delusions to sleep at last on thy great bosom of peace.
Peace gave us the mountains, peace gave us the sky, nightly when starlight enfolds us, peace is its lullaby. Peace gave us the morning, peace gave us the sun, bird songs that call us to welcome day and fresh labors begun. Peace gave us the seasons, peace gave us the rain, cool clouds that gather to bless us, mist hands that soothe away pain. Peace gave us our heart's love, peace gave us our smiles, rays of God's presence within us, light that all strife reconciles. through life with thee. I sing your song and sorrow's gone. In joy I live ever free. You fill my heart with music. I dance through life with thee. I sing your song and sorrow's gone. In joy I live ever free. You fill my heart with music. I dance through life with thee. I sing your song and sorrow's gone. In joy I live ever free. You fill my heart with music. I dance through life with thee. I sing your song and sorrow's gone. In joy I live ever free. You fill my heart with music. I dance through life with thee. I sing your song and sorrow's gone. In joy I live ever free.
Thy cosmic life and I are one. Thou art the ocean, I am the wave. We are one.
Thou art the flame, I am the spark. We are one.
Thou art the flower, I am the fragrance. We are one.
Thou art the Father, I am the Son. We are one.
Thou art the beloved, I am the lover. We are one.
Thou art the lover, I am the beloved. We are one.
Thou art the song, I am the music. We are one.
Thou art the spirit, I am all nature. We are one.
Thou art my friend, I am thy friend. We are one.
Thou art the master, I am thy servant. We are one.
Thou art my mother, I am thy child. We are one.
Thou art my master, I am thy disciple. We are one.
Thou art the ocean, I am the drop. We are one.
Thou art all laughter, I am a smile. We are one.
Thou art the light, I am the atom. We are one.
Thou art consciousness, I am the thought. We are one.
Thou art eternal power, I am strength. We are one.
We are one. Thy peace and I are one.
Thy joy and I are one.
Thy wisdom and I are one.
Thy love and I are one.
That is why thou and I are one.
Thou and I were one.
And thou and I will be one evermore.
We are one.
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 Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do seek. Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do seek. In the thought by my love brought, in the thought by my love brought, I taste thy name, so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are. Devotee knows how sweet you are. He knows whom you let know. He knows whom you let know. Thou art my life, thou art my love. Thou art the sweetness which I do see. Thou art my life, thou art my love. Thou art the sweetness which I do see. In the thought by my love brought, in the thought by my love brought, I taste thy name, so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are. Devotee knows how sweet you are. He knows whom you love.
let know. He knows whom you let know. Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do see. Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do see. In the thought by my love brought, in the thought by my love brought, I taste thy name, so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are, devotee knows how sweet you are. He knows whom you let know, he knows whom you let know. Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do seek. Thou art my life, thou art my love, thou art the sweetness which I do seek. In the thought by my love brought, in the thought by my love brought, I taste thy name, so sweet, so sweet. Devotee knows how sweet you are, devotee knows how sweet you are. He knows whom you let know, he knows whom you let know, he knows whom you let know, he knows whom you let know.